Our general chapter called us to be bridge builders, and that's something very significant, especially in our society today where we're hearing more about building walls than building bridges. Within our Marist charism is the inherent call to be bridge builders. And we see this in the person of Jesus Christ, whose good news is lived out in the persons of Mary, Marcellin, and Pope Francis. When we look at Mary in Scripture, we see her really as a bridge builder. Mary at the Visitation goes in haste to the hill country, out into the margins, to be with the other, to be a bridge to bring the good news to the other person, to go out into the margins and be with the person. Mary at the wedding feast of Cana is challenged by the needs of those around her. And she points to Jesus. She brings the other to Jesus and says, "Do whatever he tells you." And we also see Mary in the upper room at the cenacle, where she is around those who are dispirited, the followers of Christ who believed all was lost after Jesus' crucifixion. She quietly stands with them, being a source of belief, a source of comfort and hope. And she helps to build the community, alert to the Spirit, and she's there when the church is born. Marcellin sees Mary as his model, and Marcellin himself is a bridge builder. And when the brothers were trying to understand who the God of love is, Marcellin turned to St. Paul in his letter to the Corinthians, which basically says, love is kind, patient, forgiving, selfless, and hopeful. His ministry was about the personal encounter. We see that in the Montagne event. Marcellin goes into the hill country to meet the other, just like Mary. And we also hear through Brother Sylvester, one of our earlier brothers, that Marcellin went into the hill country to establish contacts with families, to reconcile those families with their enemies, to help the poor, console the afflicted, to bring the good news. In short, to become the bridge. And in Pope Francis, we see a clear model today of what it means to be a bridge builder. Actually, his term, his name, Pontifex Maximus, means supreme bridge builder. Francis asks us to try to walk with those who have not yet fully recognized or feel the deep love that Jesus has for them. For Pope Francis, bridge builders are like shepherds. Sometimes they walk before to guide and lead. Sometimes they walk in the midst to know them better. And sometimes they walk behind them so no one is lost. So as Marists of Champagne, our core challenge is to go out from our intimate understanding and union with the Lord, and to be like Mary, a person who carries Christ in our hearts, helping to bring Christ born again in the hearts of the other, through relationships that are built on truth and on love. In short, to be a bridge builder is to show the love of Christ to those we encounter.